Hello everyone, this is Shubham from Gossipfunda and today I am going to teach you or rather show you about the topic private DNS. What is it, how it works in our browse searching and other stuffs. So without any further ado, let's jump right in the video. So let us first know what DNS, the full form of DNS is. Well, the full form of DNS is Domain Name Server. Remember when we used to have landline phones in our home back in 2005? At that time, people used to keep a diary beside it so that they could write down the numbers of their to call the friends or the loved one or the relative one. But when smartphones came into existence, people have stopped maintaining those diaries and all those stuffs. It is all because those stuffs are available and all those stuffs and data are stored in the smartphone only. That's why it is named as smartphone. For example, in contact list, if you search your dad, it will automatically pop up the name and the contact number on your screen. But nowadays, many people browse through internet, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, be it Instagram. But have you wondered how these browsing sites, services know what type, what is the meaning of Facebook, what is the meaning of Instagram, Twitter, what I'm getting? It is because whatever you write in that browser address search bar, it is just a URL, that we search like www.facebook.com. It is a URL. How can the domain name know all those stuffs? So how do these browsers know the exact IP address of this application from where they bring the particular data to us? This is the biggest question of the century. Here is where DNS does it work. Remember, it is interrelated with IP address, VPN and server, which I have made the videos on it. You can check that in the description link. All it does is decode the simple code language that we write in the browser, and it tells the browser the particular site's IP address and connects you to the home page of the website. Suppose we write www.instagram.com. All it does is search the IP address, sends the request comes from there, and we open the date when they can show our data, we can show our stuff. All these things go on. The DNS request first goes to the recursive name server or RNS. If you want to know about RNS, I can also make a video on that, but that would be much helpful, I guess. Anyways, I will try to make it. Well, RNS just manages the work from your internet service provider, and it tells the server the name of the domain you have searched on. The browser, and the further provides the data to your IP address. All it does is it's a medium, or you can say an agent, okay? And also with the help of this RNS, sometimes your ISP blocks you reach some specific sites. RNS also helps you to block some sites which are not available particularly in your country. There are many sites many American sites are blocked in India. Many Indian sites are blocked in America. That's all about it. And then further comes that one can use a Google DNS service, but it's not the easiest way. There are tons of logistics term behind this too, just like lakhs of website. There are lakhs of server as well, I would like to say. It is because website has 10,000 and 12,000 to 20,000 terabyte of data, because millions of people visit Facebook every day, Twitter, be it Instagram. So there stores a lot of data. So for that you need to have multiple servers, okay? So actually I don't know how much a server can store up to how much data, but yeah, it can store up to, if I guess, 10 terabytes or 100 terabytes, up to that. I don't have the idea, it's on the approximately I'm saying. So that is why every website has a single server cannot handle it so much data at one time. That is why there are plenty of servers to fetch these datas and provide. Also, this DNS helps in caching the data so that the particular website you are visiting would not take much time. Now what this DNS also does is, you may have heard of cache data. That what it does is, if you have visited the website, suppose you left some stuff there, you want to open it again, so it removes all the cache, so you don't have to take another part like go back and again it will reprocess, again send IP address, and you will receive not that. If you remain on the page, you will again go back to that, you will again remain on this page only. You don't have to process back another stuffs. Now sometimes what happens, the IP address of a particular website has been changed. Now in that case, now your browser has stored the data of the previous IP address only of that DNS which you have searched. Suppose today Facebook's IP address has been changed for now, and you have been using Facebook for like 1-2 months or before, and suddenly you see error. So in that case, what you have to do, is reach the page. Yes, the message comes, you can't reach the page at the moment. Or suppose a malware entered your PC. The malware redirects you to another website and shows pop-up ads and unusual stuffs, opening a duplicate website and fake website also. In all this situation, all you have to do is in laptop or computer situation, go to the command prompt and flush the data by deleting all those stuffs, or scan your device, eliminate the malware and reboot the server. This rebooting the server and all those stuff can be done in phone too. I can show you by going to the settings. I will show it in the experiment. So yeah, the website provides you with the fresh IP address and the old one by building and not the old one by building a new data for you after rebooting and all those stuffs. Now to the next point I will come to, that the DNS is not an easy stuff. In conclusion, I would like to say that this DNS service, domain name server, is not an easy stuff. There is plenty of mathematical and scientific calculation behind it, which few people will understand until has done a study on that or something else. Now to remove all these adware malware, simply first you need to go to Google and search for any site. I will search for Gossip Funda. So there you will, first of all, when you open the page, there will show some ads and other stuffs. So private DNS also helps in removing advertisement, and in computer you can also remove some of the redirects and other stuffs too. So as you can see, there is a pop-up ad in the bottom about I guess some advertisement in wishlist, Flipkart I guess. There, as you can see, recruiting and other stuffs. So yeah, all these ads come up, but if you go to your custom settings, in your settings you go to connection and sharing, private DNS, you type there dns.adguard.com. I've already added it, and now if you save it and then go back to the page, it will remove all kind of advertisement and other stuffs. So yeah, this is the strategy for it. And now I will go back to the Gossip Funda page, and yeah, as you can see, if I will refresh, let me refresh. Yeah, as you can see, there are no advertisement, all are gone. And even if I go to the bottom, there is no advertisement as stuff. So here's where DNS shine and plays its key role. Also, if by refreshing it doesn't work, simply go back and clear the cache and search again in Google any page you want. I will search Gossip Funda only, and then as you can see, the page is totally refreshed, and now we'll go to that page, and now see, still no advertisement because I protected with it AdGuard in mobile phone. It can also be done in PC, but there is a different procedure. So I hope the video is clear to you guys about the So I hope the video was clear to you guys about this DNS server and its services around, how it helps in browsing and what are its stuffs related to it. So do like, comment, share it to your friends if genuinely the video helped you. Do subscribe to Gossip Funda for these further technical updates, and don't forget to put down your queries in the comment section, and I've also added a link in the description area too. Do check that. Stay happy, stay safe, get vaccinated, and yes, do subscribe to Gossip Funda.